What's up, everybody? This is From the Depths Collectibles, finally back with a new toy haul. Now this toy haul is going to be a big one because this is going to include some of the stuff that I got for Christmas, some of the stuff that I picked up while I was on hiatus. So let's get into it, guys, because this one's going to be a big one. So let's start off small with this Godzilla figure that I got for Christmas, and this is from Super 7. Now this figure is of the depiction of Godzilla from the Shogun Warriors line. And the Shogun Warriors line, guys, was a line back in the day that consisted of a mixture of a bunch of different Japanese IPs, and Godzilla was one of them. He kind of showed up towards, the end of the line, and even Rodan showed up, and that was like way towards the end of the line when the line was almost done. If you could find a Rodan figure from the Shogun Warriors line, that's some big money right there, guys, because he's pretty rare. So sticking with the Godzilla theme, here's something real cool that I picked up for myself for Christmas, and that is the Godzilla vs. Destoroyah soundtrack. Now this came out from Mondo not too long ago, and it was on pre-order, so I had to pick one up. And I picked up the exclusive micro oxygen beam one, which is pink, and this thing looks awesome, guys, let me tell you. I haven't opened this one up yet, but what's really cool about this vinyl is that when you open it up, it has a sound chip embedded in the sleeve that you get to hear Destoroyah's roar. It's very cool. I have not opened it up. I might go ahead and open this up on camera and stuff so we could get maybe a cool, unboxing review kind of video out of it. But this one I'm very hyped about getting in my collection because I actually do have another Godzilla vinyl, and that is the soundtrack to Godzilla vs. King Kong. So that is pretty cool because, adding to my vinyl collection, adding to my Godzilla soundtrack collection, more Godzilla stuff is always a plus. So next up in vinyls, guys, is something that I'm super happy about picking up, and that is Victor Vaughn's Vaudeville Villain. Now this album is pretty dope because the song Dope Skill is probably one of the first songs that I heard from MF Doom before I even knew MF Doom or anything. I looked him up because, he was on the song November Has Come by the Gorillaz, and I was just like, what's this guy's deal? Let me see what, other songs he's on. And I looked him up. Dope Skill was one of the, first songs that popped up on YouTube. Ever since then, me and Doom, So this vinyl is something that I really wanted to get in my collection because I'm trying to complete everything, MF Doom, because I was trying to do that before his passing, and since his passing, MF Doom anything has been getting very, very, very difficult, to find, and anything that they do release gets bought up very quickly and put up on eBay for ridiculous prices, which is just a tragedy when, a lot of these, vinyls and stuff and, different products that they put out for MF Doom, I feel like should go to the fans who really did enjoy his music before his passing, who enjoyed his life when he was here. So, stuff like that I don't like. But this I'm very, very, very happy about getting. There was a very limited, 500, copy run of a special edition version of Vaudeville Villain. I was not up early enough to get that, so I missed out, but I was lucky enough to get this one before it sold out. So very happy about getting this one in my collection because, like I said, guys, I'm trying to collect a lot of MF Doom stuff. I already had a lot of stuff beforehand, but I did not have money to start collecting the vinyls and the special things that came out. And now that I do make my own money and stuff like that, I'm gonna try to be on top of things like this because I don't want to pay ridiculous secondhand eBay prices or anything for any of this stuff. So I'm very vigilant about this stuff, about getting these things, because I do love MF Doom. He's one of my favorite artists of all time, and it's very tragic about his passing, and a lot of that scarcity comes from that. And hopefully a lot of people, a lot of fans that do enjoy him did get some of these in their hands to enjoy. So last up on the vinyl section of this video is Czarface. Now this is the Good Guys Bad Guys EP, which contains music from Venom Let There Be Carnage. Yeah, if you did not know, guys, Czarface does have a couple of songs in Venom Let There Be Carnage. So next time you're watching that movie, keep an ear out and you'll hear some songs from Czarface. Now this album is pretty cool. So far I've only heard 2 songs, which they released on Spotify. So if you want to hear a couple of these songs, which is The first two, which are Good Guys, Bad Guys, and Today's Special, which in my opinion, guys, I recommend Today's Special. It is one of the best songs I've heard in 2021, you know, into 2022, you know, possibly. So, you know, if you have a chance, check that out on Spotify, check that out on, you know, YouTube if they got it on YouTube. But, you know, I picked this thing up because, you know, I had to pick up Czarface stuff, and it has pretty cool, awesome art. This stuff looks awesome. You got Venom and Carnage going at it, so I had to pick this thing up. So next up is some Marvel Legends goodness with the retro Spider-Man wave that's been hitting stores lately. You know, I haven't had any good luck with trying to find that symbiote Spider-Man or that Hobgoblin, but I did find Shocker here. And so I decided to pick him up because Shocker is a pretty cool character from the, you know, old school 90s Spider-Man cartoon. And, you know, I like these colors. I like this, you know, card back and everything like that. It looks really great. I'm really hoping to find Hobgoblin because Hobgoblin is one of my favorite, you know, villains of, you know, Spider-Man's Rogue Gallery. You know, even more so than Green Goblin, even though Green Goblin is more iconic. I really like Hobgoblin's design a little bit more. I like his pumpkin bombs. You know, their design looked a little bit better. You know, it's my opinion, guys. I just like Hobgoblin, even though he's just a lamer version of Green Goblin. But I like his design a little bit better. The colors, everything like that, you know, it just looks cool to me. But I'm very happy about getting Shocker here. Hopefully I could come across some of the other wave. You know, I don't know if I'll be able to find it because I'm pretty sure those Spider-Man, black suit Spider-Mans were just bought up super quick and put right onto eBay. So moving on from Marvel to DC with this retro Batman Riddler here. Now this one, if you can see right here with the little sticker down there, is the Platinum Edition. Now this one really almost went by me completely, guys, because if I did not see that sticker, I would have missed it. And the funny thing is, I missed another one that was right next to it. It was right there, smack dab in my face. If you see in the video of the toy hunt, it was right there. I'm sitting there, you know, yapping my gums, talking about, you know, how subtle these Platinum Editions are, and you can barely see them, and there's one sitting right in my face. So, you know, I picked up this one. I left the other one. Hopefully, you know, another collector and not a scalper found it. So hopefully, you know, that one went to a good home and it's well loved. So I'm very happy about getting this because anytime I can get a Platinum Edition, which is a chase, you know, in the, you know, McFarlane world, is always a great thing to have. So I picked this one up. It's gonna go in my collection of, you know, rare chase figures and stuff like that. It's gonna go basically in the vault. So it's very cool to see. All the difference is with the Platinum Edition is he doesn't have his mask on, which that's why I'm saying, guys, these things are so subtle. You could barely tell sometimes, you know. It's a little thing like, you know, taking the mask off or changing this or changing an accessory or something weird like that. It's always very weird and very subtle that just makes these things like such an oddity sometimes when it comes to the Platinum Editions. But it's a fun pickup nonetheless. So staying in the realm of DC, I'm going to hit you with a triple threat of DC Multiverse figures. Starting off with the Red Hood. Now the Red Hood is somebody that I was really interested in picking up in this line, and I honestly thought it was going to be very hard to find. You know, the Red Hood, when it comes to, you know, this line, is very popular, and I really thought it was going to be, you know, flying off the shelves. But, you know, recently I've been finding a lot of them, like, you know, in Walmarts and sometimes in Targets, but mainly in Walmarts. They have a bunch of these. So right in the middle, guys, is the main man Lobo. Now this one is the big one out of the three, guys, because this one I know for a fact is so hard to find. You know, it's so hard to find out there that I didn't even find it. My brother found it. You know what I mean? He has all the luck when it comes to these kinds of figures, guys. You know, he tends to find the stuff that I'm really looking for, and I find the stuff that he's looking for. So it's a very weird, you know, back and forth that we got going on here. So it's very cool because I found that Yellow Ranger for him, and he picked me up Lobo here for that. So it's a very good exchange, and honestly a very welcome addition to my collection, and probably one that's going to stay in the box. If I could find another one, I want to take it out and I want to paint it. There's some stuff that you could do with this guy that I've seen online that look amazing, and I want to do that to this figure. So if I could find another one out there, if I'm lucky to find one, I'm going to do just that to it. Last but not least is the Blue Edition Armored Batman. Now, I already have a armored Batman figure, but I painted that one up and it looks really cool, guys. So if you haven't already, check out the custom corner video that I did. I'll probably, put the link down in the description, and you can check that one out and, see how I customize it step by step. Now, this one is a blue version of that figure, and those colors align more with the comic book version of the armored Batman, and it looks really cool, guys. I really like this one, and what's really odd about this figure is that it gives everyone a problem when it rings up. Like, it does not ring up at all. Now, I found this one at a Target, and when I went up to the cash register to ring out, it did not ring out, like, at all. Like, it was not in the system at all. It said item not found. So that means it's not in the system at all, which is very weird. And they asked all the people, they asked every employee for their little scan gun to see if they could check it. They checked on the website, they asked the manager what's up. And after all of that, they just went ahead and asked me, how much is it? And I was like, I gave them a fair price. I told them $19.99. That's what the other ones say. I'm willing to pay $19.99 for this. It doesn't look like any different than the other ones. And they were like, okay. So I got it for regular price. I did not try to skip them out of any money or anything like that, which is a very cool thing to do because, they were going through a lot. It looked like they were very frustrated and I didn't want to nickel and dime them. So I went ahead and paid full price for this armored Batman. Very cool thing to put in my collection. It's something that I'm going to put away also because it's just a chase figure and I already have one out and one that I could pose up and stuff, and I've already customized it. So this one's staying in the box. So moving on to a little bit of a mixed bag of stuff that I picked up off the camera, starting off with Tigatron here. Now, I think Tigatron is one of the last Beast Wars characters that they're going to have in the Transformers Kingdom line, because the newest line that's out there right now, I believe, is the last of the Transformers Kingdom line. So if he's the last one in the set, guys, I'm going to have to get him. So I picked him up. I'm going to take him out of his box, transform him, put him with the rest of them. And alongside him, I think all I need is Black Arachnia, and I have everybody that's been released in stores. I don't have any of the exclusives, any of the special ones that are out there. So, let me know if I'm missing any of the Beast Wars in the Transformers Kingdom line that aren't exclusives, and I'll try to see if I can find them out there or something like that. It would be pretty cool to collect them all. Next up is a special find, and that is the Scareglow from the Masters of the Universe Revelations line. Now, this one was at a Walmart that, I wasn't planning on going to see. We were at a Chick-fil-A and it was literally like in the same parking lot. So while, my girlfriend was picking up Chick-fil-A, I popped into Walmart real quick to see what they had. And they had the newest Master of the Universe Revelations figures. And this one was one of them. It was probably like a fresh case, guys, because I'm pretty sure this one would go flying off the shelf because I have not seen it before. I've seen tons of the other ones in this wave, but none of Scareglow. So I'm very happy about getting this one. And an even special bonus, it did not ring up at the cash register. And when they asked me how much it was, they just put in 15 bucks. So I got this thing for $15, guys. So a little bit of a discount on a rare new figure is always a welcome. And this thing is really cool, guys, because this version of Scareglow looks awesome. It's not as cool as the exclusive one that came out a little while ago, which is all, glow in the dark and stuff. So if you find him out there, guys, I suggest you pick him up because he's a very cool character and a very cool figure. So moving on to wrestling. This week we picked up a ton of good figures in wrestling. Let's start off with the WWE Elite figures from Series 13, and I found some pretty good ones, guys. I found Jake the Snake, and this one is the Chase version of Jake the Snake. I actually found two of these ones, guys. One, I was out there like at a Target just randomly checking out what they had, and they had all new figures out there, guys. And I had first crack at the case, and I found this, Jake the Snake figure. Had to come home with me. And while I was on the toy hunt, I found another one. So, I decided why not have two chases of Jake the Snake, which is a legend and one of my favorite wrestlers. Of course I had to get one. So I picked up both of them, and I have two chases in my collection. I'm so happy about that, guys. It's so cool to say that. So next up is a wrestler near and dear to my heart, and that is the Hurricane. Now, I remember when the Hurricane debuted, I was a young kid and he was totally over with me. You know what I mean? I love this guy. He was one of my favorite wrestlers of all time back in those days, guys. You know, I remember I had like a green towel that I would wrap around my neck. I would spin around in circles saying, "What's up with that?" You know, it was great, guys. You know, this guy had the best gimmick. He was just a superhero and he was the goofiest guy ever. You know, he had so much charisma to him and he was a hell of a wrestler. He put on a hell of a show, guys, and he was so good that he was able to do, you know, shows with The Rock. You know, he had, you know, sidekicks like Molly Holly and, you know, Rosie back in the day when he was part of his group called Superheroes in Training, SHIT. It's hilarious, guys. This guy was hilarious. You know, he's one of my favorite, and, you know, even after the Hurricane gimmick, you know, Shane Helms, one of the best wrestlers, guys. One of my favorites. So this figure was a must. As soon as it was announced, I had to pick it up. So I'm so happy that they were readily available because he's one of my favorite wrestlers, guys. I had to pick it up. So moving on to some AEW goodness with Unrivaled Series 7. Now I'm very happy about picking these ones up, guys, because this is the newest wave that is hitting the stores. And you already know when it comes to AEW, when the new wave hits the stores, it gets very hard to find. So I went ahead and picked up the Young Bucks. There was the entire wave there except for Lance Archer, which is kind of lame because, you know, Lance Archer is the one that, you know, the big one to get. You know, I'm pretty sure somebody went in, cherry picked that one out of the wave. So, you know, I went ahead and picked up the Young Bucks. It's a good stepping stone into the wave. You know, I didn't want to go ahead and buy the entire wave because, you know, I still have not finished Series 6. And, you know, to, you know, jump into a new wave so soon, you know, after, you know, not finishing the other wave would be kind of messed up. So, you know, I see MJF out there all the time. It's one of the ones I need. You know, I forgot, you know, who else I need in the wave, but there's a couple I need in the wave. But once I finish that one off, I'm going to focus all my energy in Series 7. But I just thought to myself, hey, I'll pick up the Young Bucks. You know, I never see these ones sitting on the shelves, so I just went ahead and picked them up. Yeah, you know I had to do it, guys. I was not playing around. As soon as Sting was announced, I pre-ordered 2 of them. You know, this guy is not going to show up on your shelves, guys. He's not going to even show up. I bet you $5, you're not going to see any of them at all. You're going to see the entire rest of the line, but you're not going to see Sting. You know, this is the figure that you're going to want, the figure that any AEW fan is going to want, any wrestling fan is going to want. So I know it's going to be an extra hard one to find. So good luck if you did not pre-order them. I'm happy about getting these 2 in my collection. I'm probably going to box one up in a special AEW case so I don't have to worry about him. And the other one, I might just, you know, keep him around, you know, maybe take him out. Who knows? I don't know what I'll do with him. You know, he's just sitting here looking real good in his nice special blue box. I'm so happy about getting these guys. So moving on from pre-order in wrestling to pre-order in NECA. Now, I'm so happy about this one, guys, because I pre-ordered these guys a long time ago. A really, really long time ago. Now, as soon as these things were announced, I knew for a fact I got to jump on these because these guys are so awesome. The pizza monsters from the cartoon series look just like the aliens in Alien, and it's really funny. The resemblance is uncanny. So it's a very cool figure, and if you know anything about the cartoon, you know that there's like 3 of them. So I went ahead and just bought 2. Maybe if I find a 3rd one, I'll have 3 to complete the 3 of them. It's a very cool figure to have. These guys are massive, guys. Let me open this one up and show you how big he is. Look at that. That guy is big, man. His head is huge. I don't even know how these guys stand up. But those pictures that they showed off when they were showing these things off, when they revealed them, did them no justice, guys. These things are pretty beefy. So it's very cool. I went ahead, bought me 2 because I wasn't playing around with these guys just like I wasn't playing around with Sting. So I'm very happy about finally getting these guys. Now, I did do another pre-order for NECA, and that's for the Mousers. Now, that Mouser pack that came out was an exclusive to the NECA store and isn't going to come out like in any Target stores or any Walmarts or anything like that. So if you did not pre-order, sorry guys, there's no way you can get any on, you know, any Mouser set or anything like that. So I'll be seeing those Mousers like probably in another year or so. You know, it took just as long to get the Pizza Monsters, so I'm expecting to get the Mousers maybe sometime next summer. So next up on the NECA ride with the Frankenraft. Now this one just hit stores, guys, and this was a big assist for my brother because he was out and about and he saw that these things were hitting the shelves, and he found me one and he got himself one. So this thing, guys, looks amazing. It's very well detailed and it's a very cool concept to mix the, you know, Ninja Turtles with the Universal monsters. I know that they've done it before with the old school figures and stuff, but this is a really cool take on it. It's very detailed and it looks very awesome. You know, I'm not very hyped about the Leo figure that's coming out, but I'm really hyped about the Mummy Mikey figure that's coming out. And also I see that they are teasing a April O'Neil, who is the Bride of Frankenstein. So I'm very hyped about that one, guys. So hopefully we can see those, you know, being revealed soon. And if you haven't already, guys, check your local Targets because they are hitting those shelves. So let's move on to the big stuff this week with the NECA TMNT 2-packs that I picked up. Now these ones are from the movie, obviously, and the ones that are very hard to find. For some reason, the movie 2-packs, the movie anything, is very hard to find because Walmart really doesn't care about stocking these things up. You know, you have better, you know, chances of finding the cartoon stuff at Target than you would finding the movie stuff at Walmart. So finding this stuff on the shelf, guys, is a very big blessing. You know, the Fig Gods were looking down big time because I really needed Leonardo and Donatello. You know, I have Raphael and Michelangelo because we found those back in the day when they were first being stocked. You know, about a year ago when I first started this channel, me and my brother, one of the first videos, we did find the 2-packs back in the day, but we only found one of each. We only found one of, you know, the, you know, Donatello 2-pack and the other one of the Raphael Michelangelo 2-pack. So we split it in half. You know, he got the Leonardo and Donatello, I got Michelangelo and Raphael. So I was really hoping to find, you know, the other half of the brothers, but we never found anything, guys. Everybody couldn't find anything. Those things were being bought up left and right, being sold on eBay as soon as they were like being bought up. So it was very cool to see a big restock that they had coming up, and I did get lucky and found the other ones that I was looking for. And I also found a pack of Foot Ninjas, which are very hard to find because everybody likes to buy multiples of these guys to army build. So it's very cool to find these, and these two are big additions to my collection. When I say it was a good week for toys, guys, it was a good week for toys. I was able to get my hands on the Channel 6 Newsroom 4-pack. Now this was a huge assist for my brother because he was able to find 2 of them, and you know, it was very cool because I got one, he got one, so it was all even. You know, I'm very happy about getting this one, guys, because you know those 4-packs go flying off the shelves. I have yet to find any of the Turtles in Disguise 4-packs that have hit the shelves. You know, subsequently, my brother did find himself, you know, a 4-pack of Turtles in Disguise, which I'm very jealous about because not only did he find himself the 4-pack that just hit the shelves, he found the 4-pack that everybody else is looking for. So, you know, hopefully that little bit of luck could rub off on me and I could find myself, you know, a Turtle in Disguise 4-pack. I'm very happy about getting this one, guys. This thing is awesome. The display alone is really cool. As you can see, this thing is tall as a building. Obviously, they were trying to go with something making it this tall, and it has some pretty cool features. As you can see, the front slips off. It's a front sleeve. And it's very cool because when you take the box out of the sleeve, it shows this really cool like TV set that has April O'Neil on the front. And that's a very cool way to have this thing displayed. You know, you can have this thing standing up right next to it, and you can have the figures on top if you wanted to with the TV down, or you can just pull the thing down. You can pull the flap down and you can just display everything as it is. That is a very cool way to have these boxes set up, guys. And I'm a big fan of this. It's very cool because you get all of the Newsroom cast and you get a new Irma figure. Now this is the only way you can get Irma right now, guys. I'm pretty sure they're gonna probably do a single release or a double release or something like that later on down the line. But as of right now, this is the only way you can get Irma. Now I already have Vernon because I have Vernon with the, you know, Rat King 2-pack, and you know, it kind of sucks because they knew what they were doing with April by only giving her the cat face and stuff like that, and not giving her a regular face also. So I still need to find myself an April O'Neil, guys. You know, a cartoon April O'Neil. So it's very cool to get this pack, guys. It's a very cool set. If you can find it, guys, I suggest you pick it up. It has a little bit of a hefty price tag at 150 bucks, but it is worth it because you know for a fact, guys, on the secondhand market, these figures go for a premium. And especially these 4-packs, because you know for a fact they're hard to find because they only do like, I think, 2 per store. So that's the haul for this week, guys. It was another great haul and another great hunt. As you can see, I have so much stuff that I can't even fit all of it in this frame without covering my face and everything. So it's amazing to have all this stuff, guys. I have been blessed by the big gods to have all of this awesome stuff, guys. You know, to have great luck with the Channel 6 Newsroom 4-pack, to even having, you know, the Steam figure that just came out. So I'm very happy about picking up this stuff, and I'm very happy to, you know, be back, to be, you know, out in the stores, to be hunting and everything, and to be out here, you know, conversing with all of you guys. So, as per usual, let me know, what have you picked up lately? Have you picked up anything cool? Have you found anything in NECA, like the new Channel 6 Newsroom, maybe the Frankenrath, anything else out there that you found, anything special that I haven't seen before? Maybe you've had better luck than I have out there and found something that I've never seen before. So let me know down in the comments. And if you haven't already, guys, subscribe to the channel. We have been growing pretty steadily in my absence, and I'm very happy about that, guys. I'm very grateful that there are people out there still subscribing, even though, you know, there was kind of a big gap in between videos. But hopefully, you know, the gaps will be a little bit smaller. It won't be so crazy, and we could be out there hunting and, you know, having a good time. So with that being said, I'm from the Debs Collectibles. Like this video here if you like this kind of content. Check out our other videos like the custom corners and the toy hunts, and there's a couple of reviews out there too. So check those out if you like this kind of stuff, guys. And if you have TikTok or anything like that, check us out on TikTok now. I did recently just make a new TikTok, and it is from the Debs Figs_Figs. So, you know, if you're on TikTok, you know, don't make a TikTok just to follow me or anything like that. But if you have a TikTok or anything like that, you know, follow me on there. You know, I'm going to post, you know, stuff, you know, side tangent kind of things where, you know, I'll probably, you know, record stuff that I don't have my, you know, proper camera to record with. You know, I'll record off my camera, maybe some pictures here and there. You know, I'm still learning TikTok and how it works and everything, guys, so bear with me. But if you like this stuff, guys, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys next time.